Today we're talking about Billie Eilish and her boyfriend, Jesse Rutherford or something, because they broke up. We'll see what's going on. So let's talk about Billie's energy on the right, Jesse's energy on the left, energy between the two of them. Now, why is the Three of Cups here? What happened? Why did they break up? He definitely broke her heart. That's what I'm seeing. Eight of Wands in reverse, that is a slowing down of energy. Is it possible that he cheated on her? Or that there were definitely some allegations of that. If he didn't cheat on her, I'm confident that there were some issues with insecurity or jealousy for sure. And well, the interesting part is it's actually coming up on his side, so I wonder if he was the one that was a little bit jealous and insecure. But I'm not seeing any third parties necessarily, but there were definitely some issues about that came up. The judgment card means that Billy was the one that made the decision to break up with this person. So I don't know. And the Page of Swords in reverse means that one or both of them felt like I don't want to fight anymore. I don't feel like fighting for this anymore. It's not worth it for me to fight about this anymore. What happened? Why did they break up? Message of concern, thoughts. Yep, see, so someone was like having some anxious thoughts or like did not really see a future in this relationship. Oh, but that's interesting because you know how I mentioned that Billy was the one that made the decision? You know how this is making me feel? I feel like if he held on to this relationship, even if he wanted to break up with her, he only broke up with her, or they only broke up because she decided she didn't want to try anymore. You feel me? Like in couples or in relationships, like usually people don't really want to break up unless one person gives up and they're like, okay, well, if you're giving up, then what's the point in continuing this? So it seems like, however, from what I'm seeing here, it seems like Jesse or the guy was the one that had a lot of concerns about this relationship and where it was going, and the distance between them definitely played a part in this relationship, but that it feels like it was a collective decision or a joint decision between the two of them, mostly because Billy kind of gave up. And when Billy gave up, there was no longer a point in continuing this relationship because why would we if both of us want to give up, right? The Page of Cups in reverse, again, that's emotional detachment. The Three of Swords, that's heartbreak, slowing down. I think it happened over time. They started to feel disconnected over time. Okay. Two of Cups, yep, the breakup is here. I get that. Okay, so it's interesting. I know that there were definitely some issues with a potential third party or jealousy or insecurity. This is just issues, but this doesn't necessarily mean that someone did anything, right? What I'm seeing over them is just a gradual disconnection. And I see Billy kind of realizing she wants to blossom and kind of get out of her shell. I feel like both of them have been feeling this way for a while, and they've been feeling this sense of I want a new experience and a new adventure. I just saw 333 when I was talking, so that's confirmation for me. I want to put things in the past. I know that I'm not exactly happy where I am and I want something more in my life. And I'm starting to realize that I just need more. I don't know what that more is, but I need more. That's what the realization was. Okay. So I'm asking about his perception of this relationship, her perception of this relationship. So I kind of see, well, he's definitely done with it. She as well. Billy's done with this as well with the Fool card. She's ready to start again. I think that they grew distant over time for sure. And it was like legit that happened. I don't know if anybody's tried and explained what happened in this relationship yet, but that's what I see happening. They did grow distant over time, and I see it. I do feel like with Jesse, there's a bit of maybe there's someone or something else more for me. So I think he felt like he was kind of missing out on something in this connection and wanted to be alone. Instead, wanted to be single. I feel like with Billy, there was a bit of distance that she was having difficulty coping with. Maybe, do you guys know if they like spent a lot of time apart because of some filming or shooting or whatever? Like, because this is making me feel like Billy was not able to cope with the distance, possibly physically, between the two of them. And I'm hearing in my mind her bringing up, I want to spend more time with you, or like, I need more of like attention and all that. And he kind of interprets it as like a Unfortunately, that's what I heard, a child wanting attention. But it's like, it's not about that. Like in a relationship, there's give and take, and both of you need to either give each other reassurance or like try your best to comfort each other and make each other feel good, or else what's the point of a relationship, right? By the way, I'm not sure if I've been looking at the camera. I realized I was like, I had my camera app somewhere, whatever. I'm gonna look there now. Okay, so here's what else I'm seeing with Billy. I kind of see it as, again, like both of them. I see this card, the Two of Pentacles. I see this like, look at this guy. He's a little bit like worried as well. Anyway, what I saw was like this feeling of, I don't know. I feel like both of us just are flaky right now, and I'm okay with just being free and starting fresh. And if things work out, great. If they don't work out. It's interesting that she seems to feel relieved that they broke up. Is feeling he felt like things weren't going to work out anyway. He seems relieved as well. Okay, so they were fighting a lot before they broke up. Um, there were some things he needed to do or she asked him to do that he didn't want to do. So this is giving me like lack of accountability, and this is giving me the feeling of, you know what, I'm good. I was going to do it, or I didn't want to do it, or I couldn't give you what you wanted from his perspective, and I'm ready to just go and find someone whose standards I can meet. From her perspective, it's like I'm relieved from this because there were times when you made me feel like I was crazy for bringing things up or for speaking my mind or for being upset about this or for wanting more from you. There were times when he was a little cold with her and inconsistent and alienated her. Sagittarius tells me here, like Temperance card, which is Sagittarius. This tells me that there were times when he would just agree to things just to kind of shut her up. Sorry if that's a little blunt, but that's how that's coming through. Where do we see the relationship going? Do we see them together or not? It seems like, okay, Ten of Cups is here. Do we see a reconnection with them or not? So that's a little, here's what I see. I feel like, oh, hold on. Something fell. Where I see their relationship going, let me just adjust this. Okay. I'm seeing, I feel like I feel like there will be a chance to reconnect again. This is Billy. She still cares for him. But can I tell you, I don't think he's going to do anything about it. So, Billy, my advice to you is move forward, I would say. I think you should do whatever you want to do. But can I tell you, this person is coming through as someone detached or as someone who does not want to take action or says they will take action and then doesn't do it. Old issues are just going to come back if they get back together. I don't feel like it's going to work out because here's what I'm feeling at my very core. It seems like the things she wanted him to do, he didn't do it just because he didn't want to. And it's like a selfish kind of thing. And it's like if it were the right person, he would have already done it. No questions asked, you know? So this is more of an issue of this person, like, yeah, sure, they think they can't give you that, or they think they can't give you what you want, but in reality, they just didn't want to, or they weren't the right person to give you what you were asking for. That's what I'm seeing for you, Billy. Not that she watches this, but if she does, then that's what I'm seeing. I just don't think it's the best option for her right now. So, what do we see from them in the near future? Flirtation card in reverse. So I kind of see them spending time on their own for now. Flirtation card in reverse. This is also Venus and Sagittarius. This is like, I kind of see this as dating someone local or someone closer in demographics. Why do I want to use that word? Closer in demographics. So like dating someone closer to their age might work if they do. I also see this as, yeah, not being ultra adventurous with dating. I see kind of Billy and possibly the guy, Jesse, as well. I just see them kind of taking less risks in love and wanting to look for someone that's more stable and practical and long term. Speculation card. Okay, I believe we will see some rumors, dating rumors from either of them. We know that. But I don't think it's actually going to happen pretty soon. I think it'll take some time. Assertion card, I think they're going to spend some time alone. What do we see for Billie's future in dating? Rebellion. See, she's gonna go through a bad bitch era as well. This is reminding me of the energy of like Taylor Swift, where it's like, you know what? F all of you. I'm gonna make this happen. So the bluff card, she's not bluffing. She's going to do something that's a little reckless or dangerous or say something with her music. She's gonna throw a little bit of shade. Impulsiveness is here. She's really angry about how things went down, even though it's like it seems like a joint decision or something. It feels like she's still pissed about something, and I do see her talking about it. I see her putting that angst into her music. But I also see that she is going to spend her time alone. It's this feeling of like, you know what? Fuck all of you, because none of you have ever really shown me like the kindness that I wanted in terms of like relationships, you know? So I see her being alone for a while, or at least just focusing on herself. Um, yeah, submission card. Yep, see, she's rebelling against things for sure. Defensiveness a little bit here. So it's interesting because like I said, they, in terms of dating and preferences, I see them kind of looking for someone that's gonna last for a longer period of time. But because they're looking for someone that's more stable, that also means they will probably have to weed through a few people that aren't going to be that stable. But overall, I'm seeing dating rumors, but I'm not seeing actual dating for the rest of the year for them. So that's what I'm seeing. Thank you so much. Let me know if you have any other people you want me to do a reading on. I know there are a lot of requests, and I'm very, very thankful. You guys have to understand, like, I'm so thankful. I'm just kind of looking at for the right time to do them, and I usually time them with like the news. So like this one just like literally appeared on the news, so I did a reading on it, right? If there's something that's like really in the news, I will probably get to them a lot sooner. And for the requests, I kind of get to them when things are a little bit more quiet. So I hope you guys are just like, you understand, like I'm not just ignoring you. I do see them. I'm just like taking my time with them. Anyway, if you want to book a personal reading with me, maybe you want something like this, or you have your own relationship questions, definitely book me at mediumisabel.com. Everything you need is in my description box, and I will see you next time. Bye.